The balloon appeared suddenly. At least I think it did. It's hard to say what is real anymore. Yesterday was so simple, yet I guess that was all just a lie we told ourselves. I was just standing there downtown when all of a sudden a balloon levitated above the sidewalk just 20 feet ahead. It was blood red and sleek, with a black velvet-looking string hanging below connected to a small piece of paper. It would have been just a mundane sight except for a single fact. It wasn't moving. The balloon and its string stood perfectly taut, hanging just within grasp. Even with the chilly winter breeze fluttering through the air, the red orb simply stayed put, not flinching an inch. Something wasn't right. I watched in amazement as the small crowd began to form. People chatted among themselves, staring and pointing at the levitating idol like a false god. Some took out their phones, whilst others just took in the sight with amazement. It all was such a spectacle, a mob taken out of their daily grind to ponder at a mysterious floating rubber ball. Most of us probably hadn't been in such wonder since we were kids, back when the world was such a big and scary place. That's when it happened. A large and husky man walked towards the balloon irreverently and yanked down. He was probably the type of person that was rather skeptical about such matters, always trying to kick the tires of things that seemed too good to be true. Curiosity, however, isn't the kindest of bedfellows, and all I could do was avert my eyes as the balloon burst and the screams began. Such wretched, horrid screaming I couldn't even put it to words. It was like if a lion's roar matched a rabbit's dying squeal, and even that doesn't do it justice. All I know is that the unbearable pain caused me to fall to the hard cement like a dead fly, and I surely wished for the same outcome. I was one of the lucky ones, I guess, for even though I'm hearing less and less now, some poor souls actually withstood the sound enough to see what happened. Those are the ones to truly pity. Of the few that happened to view the incident firsthand, only one survived long enough to be questioned. He was the type of person whom you'd see speaking to the clouds outside the laundromat on a Sunday afternoon, so the news didn't even bother to interview. They all just presumed he had been blinded during the sudden pandemonium of a gas leak. From what could be gathered through his anxious stutter and bursts of laughter was that the man that grabbed the balloon simply popped. Seeing as there was no body or sign of him ever being there outside of our fading memories, I'm afraid he might be right. Our phones all stopped working after the screams, so it's not like we could prove he was ever there. I can barely even remember what he looks like, the longer time goes by. Here one second, gone the next. What scares me the most, however, is what was written on that note. I grabbed it before the police came, needing at least some explanation for what had happened today, yet I wish I never did. It cannot not burn, rip, or be thrown away. It is etched in my mind, remaining testament to an incident I know spells doom for all of us. The note simply reads, "His eye grows weary, like in past times. Before God blinked, say..."